Hi everyone, welcome to my space. I've got Lily here with me today. She obviously wants to keep me company and say hi to everybody. And we are in what we call the sweatshop, and which is a joke because it's very actually cold in here. But it's actually a good thing. I would much rather be cold than too hot. And this room, this is where I work, and maybe one day I'll show you the rest of it, but for now I'm going to show you this little corner. And this room, it was before my first husband and I bought the house. The woman who lived here used to paint pottery in here, and you can kind of see, well, you can see those were where shelves were hanging there, and I had since removed those. And so this is basically a big empty space. It's behind what was the garage, and then on the other side of this is a storeroom. And the best part is, besides the fact that I have light on both sides, is out this window is the pool. So I have a really nice view of not just the pool, but the weather, which we had a bunch of snow yesterday. So, but today what I wanted to show you is my Bernina sewing machine, and the significance, not because it's just any Bernina. This was my mother's, and she gave it to me when I moved here to Albuquerque in 1994. And I had never sewn on it because she had my sister and I sew on my grandmother's old Singer, and she'd gotten another machine, so must have given it the Singer to my mom. And so my mom had lessons for me. She and I went off to the Bernina store and I learned how to use it. Then the first thing I sewed on it were some cushions for a chair that I brought with me. She and I did together before I moved here. She got the sewing machine in like 1978, 79, I'm not really sure. I just remember she used to say that it was, my dad bought it at an outlet store and there were no lessons. And so she just, I don't know if she just had to figure out how to use it, but this was what she did, all the stretch and sew stuff that she made. And it's significant to me. First of all, the older machines are much better. The metal is much better than the plastic they make today, and anyone will tell you that this, especially this particular machine, is a workhorse. And so I do have a couple others which I'll introduce one day, and I have my serger as well that's just now several years old that we bought new, but we'll go there another day, another video. And but for me, it's, you know, this is a connection to my mom. This is where I do not all of my sewing, because I use a serger. Mostly that's for clothes, for swimwear, for stretchy fabrics like this dress, and but a lot of my basic creating, plus a lot of other things that don't need the tension that you need and the stitches that you need for stretchy fabrics, I do here. So there are a whole lot of things I create on it, and it also lets me connect to my mom, which I appreciate. And there was just a quick little thing. I remember that I can't tell you exactly how I started sewing, but I do remember on a birthday my grandparents bringing me a little electric sewing machine, and I don't think it worked. I just have this vision of everybody taking it apart, trying to figure it out, and it got returned, and eventually Mom just let us go and use her Singer, the old Singer. So I have this bag today that I wanted to share. This was an Afghan. This is crocheted, these flowers, which I think are really cool. So I've created 2 bags from this, and it's just a fun handbag, especially as we start thinking about summer. And then what I did was I put canvas behind it, the buckram to line it, to help it stand up, and then inside we have a vintage sheet, the stripes, and we have bamboo handles. And my dress is some fun daisies. I love this pattern. I'd like to have this in different colors, white daisies, pink background, green background, and just a fun dress for the weather, especially these winter months, and which will be coming to an end soon. So have a great day, everyone, or have a sheltastic day.